where you think we are in the liquidity cycle. Let's start, I guess, with the US at the top level.
As far as I can see, the liquidity cycle is still expanding. I think the issue that we've really got is how much further can it keep going up? And I think the two challenges that really sort of concern me, I suppose, number one is the US. And that really comes back to, I think, two particular dimensions. I mean, one is what the Federal Reserve has been doing, which is this sort of what I've termed sort of secretive or not QE stimulus. That's kind of fading, and they're going to have to go more explicitly to a sort of a formal QE. And the other issue then for the US is the Treasury, where Janet's been doing this sort of very clever funding trick by funding at the short end, where, you kind of look at the math of that, and it's basically meant that the Treasury has managed to stick in the equivalent in a liquidity term of about $6 trillion of additional stimulus by changing that funding dynamic. Now that's a huge amount, and that's clearly running off fast, particularly if Scott Bessent is intent on moving back to coupon issues. So I think you've got those two questions, which are really pertinent ones, and they'll really hinge on what the new administration sort of thinks and says. The other issue, which is, maybe gives us near-term concern but long-term salvation, is China. China is currently seeing, extreme debt deflation, where the PBOC has taken a whopping amount of liquidity out of the markets in the last 4 to 6 weeks, trying to hold the yuan up against the rising dollar. They badly need to monetize big time. America needs to do that, not to the same extent. So we're in a long-term monetary inflation, there's no question. But I'm just pausing because I think there may be a little bit of an air pocket now.
It's a brilliant, brilliant event, and you'll come away with lots of new ideas and a better understanding of this incredible exponential world. See you at Token 2049 in Dubai.